welcome everyone. Today I'll be showcasing a deck I like to call Unfair GX, which is based around one of the newest cards coming to Pokemon TCG, a Honchkrow-GX, which is based around its ability Ruler of Night, which locks your opponent out of using tools, special energy, and Saturn cards from their hand, and Unfair GX, which your opponent reveals their hand, and you discard 2 Featherstorm. Also, for a dark double colorless, we'll do 90 and 30 to all of your opponent's bench GXs and EXs. So a pretty much nice mid-range Pokemon card here, which I believe will be in the Tier 2 decks. Possibly could be Tier 1. Also on the borderline of Rogue. We will not know for a while. But I think this deck has a lot of potential, and you will see this in 4 awesome matches here. And a deck breakdown at the end. Go ahead and sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. Alright. I'm gonna get tails here. Oh, right. See, look at that. It's actually just too easy. If we get Murkrow and Dusk Stone, the game's pretty much over first turn. And we got none of it. Alright, mulligans aren't really a problem here. Wait, why do I hear buzzing? I hear buzzing. That's weird. Probably part of the song or something. I don't know. Alright, I just added this into this deck recently just to see how it changes. Because having only one stadium, no field blower, kind of blows, honestly. I don't think this deck is too reliant on the black market, but you know, just having some sort of stadium. Alright, this is actually a nutty first hand. Alright, we could probably just win the game here. If we Cynthia into something halfway decent. Let's just get another Murkrow out. Hit him with that, so I can't free retreat. We'll go ahead and Cynthia here. Hopefully get some. Yep, there's all of our energy. There's another one of these things. And we'll go ahead and just pass. We probably won't even need Unfair GX. We might just legitly win turn 1. He's thinking. See, he's not, well, with this, he's not able to play specials, stadiums, or tools. So pretty much, if he's playing the Alolan Vulpix GX, that kind of like cucks out a tiny bit. Not too much, but a tiny bit. Because if you want to get like Choice Bands, Escape Boards, etc. I don't know what he's going to be looking for in this deck, though, because I'm assuming this is a Swampert engine. I don't know if this is a full-on Swampert like attack strat. I won't really need to Unfair GX him, and if I could attach Judge and then Unfair GX actually. Just to show you how the sequence usually would go. So you would Judge / Marshadow someone down to a 4-card hand, and then you Unfair GX down them to a 2-card hand. So we're gonna evolve here. Yeah, yeah. he immediately just quit. Yeah, that's exactly what this deck can do. That's literally what this deck just does. Let's go ahead and get another game going. Wait. Okay, is all these songs soft buzzing? Because I'm pausing my music and turning it back on, and I don't hear the buzzing anymore. I don't know, it's like weird. Now, a possibility with this deck, you can choose to go second. Hope you get a DCE and a Honchkrow turn 1 and Unfair GX them first turn. But I like just not having to rely on that and just being more consistent overall. If you can go first, like I said, I think the deck's just more consistent. Because like I said, if you go second, you don't get the Dusk Stone, you're kind of in a pickle. So I'd rather just play safe, go first, and watch me explode this turn. Depending on, yep, there's the Dusk Stone. All right, yep. I'm sorry, guys. This is gonna hurt you more than it's gonna hurt me. And there's the lock. We'll most likely see a surrender very, very soon. Cynthia. Just keep going. Another Dusk Stone. This deck is just so good. This was deck under that I wasn't really paying attention to when it first dropped. I mean, I was one of the few people like in the local shop I go to that saw potential in it. Most people kind of read it off, but like, dude, what I'm just doing right now is just absolutely disgusting. And we get the turn. If I can somehow get a dark energy, the game will literally just be over. All right. So what is he gonna do? He is now locked out of tools, energy, and stadiums. Wait. Okay, I guess he didn't have water. Feels bad. I can still judge here, cause I wanna save Lillie, for late game just in case I need it. So I can do this. I could Ultra Ball both of these away. Let's just see what we get out of this. Guzma. I don't want to Ultra Ball away to Guzma. That would just be stupid. I'm gonna unfair GX here. Actually, I think this might be the better play. Yeah, I think this is the better play. Hopefully he doesn't draw into anything good. Hey, I do know he has one fire energy here that he's gonna use cheer up. Yep, there we go. Alright, so now I'm just gonna start blasting him pretty much every turn. Not much you can really do about it. I'm just gonna get a lot of damage on everything, setting up some future KOs. Lady, he drew into his lady. You gotta be joking. Like I said, not that it'll matter too much unless he gets a welder, which he did not. He's just gonna cheer up again, try to load up this Reshizard. Now, something I can do is I can show you guys what I can do real quick. Ooh, actually, is that actually no, that's a risk. What I was gonna do is attach a energy here, Guzma up the Reshizard, and then retreat. But I'm just giving him free damage. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna get as much damage on this thing as I can. Go ahead and load up a second one. Like I said, these are all tag teams, so like the more damage I can get on all of them as a whole. This is almost knockout. Actually, this gets knocked out next turn, I'm pretty sure, right? Yeah, this gets knocked out, so. I'll go ahead and bring a. I'll get a Cynthia here. Just keep Featherstorming every turn. I have no reason not to. So I went ahead and got a knockout here. 1, 2, 3. And both of his GXs have 90 HP left, which puts me in a prime position. If I can get a DCE soon, blow up another Honchkrow, that's okay. I don't really care about that. Now the question is, do I want to promote this Honchkrow? I think no. Because I don't want to. What did he use? Did he use Outrage? He used Flare Strike. Okay. Yeah, I'll just use this anyway. Because, I mean, this already served its purpose. So, we can do here. I can Ultra Ball 1 and 2 for a Honchkrow. Bang. We got 3 Honchkrow, let loose. Go ahead and just keep flowing. Hopefully we'll go into a draw supporter. And actually, no, we got better. We got a DC and a Choice Band. So now we're hitting 120. And we still get now we get a Cynthia and another. This is just fantastic. I'm flowing so hard. This is amazing. Now the only issue is I don't have a way to get Mewtwo out of the active. If he chooses to stall it out, but I mean there's no really reason he would. He's most likely just gonna outrage me for a knockout. I'm pretty sure this would knock out because this would do one. Oh, actually that is 120. Okay, yeah, that would knock out. But I will have Honchkrow and ready to go. And then I have a DC to get ready for another Honchkrow. We're looking real nice here. Okay, Pokemon Fan Club, alright. Doesn't that go straight on the bench? Oh, I thought that went straight on the bench. Oh, it goes to your hand. Okay, wow, okay. That's a really weird deck. Oh, he has baby stuff. I don't know. That's really weird. Alright, and because that's a single prize attacker, he normally, if that was a GX, that would be game next knockout, but I do have another chance. So I'm gonna go ahead and load this bad boy up. Go ahead and actually, what I could do, Guzma this thing up and start hitting it. And just hope he doesn't have a way. I just have to hope he doesn't have a way to get out of the active. I'm wasting a DC for this, so this could potentially lose me the game, but unless he has a Guzma or a Switch in hand, it's going to be really hard for him to get this out of the active. And I'm eventually going to kill this. Actually, this is dead. Actually, this is game if he doesn't have Guzma or Switch. This is literally just game. So he definitely can't Guzma this turn, so he has to draw a Switch. Let's go. That actually paid off. Let's go, baby. I'm loving this current list right now. I am loving it. Fire Psychic. I'm trying to think what that would be. I can't think right now. Fire Psychic. Yeah, I can't think. Yeah, I can't think right now. Not the worst lead, honestly. Not the worst. I mean, obviously it could be better, but I can choose Psi Power for 30. 30 damage. Well, 3 damage counters, but you're usually just gonna put 30 damage on something. Could definitely be worse. Oh, and we get this. We get the Black Market. We'll put a Choice Band on him. We will. I'll go ahead and attach here. Well, we will Lillie for 6. Alright, pretty explosive turn 1, honestly. Search my deck for a supporter. I'm gonna get a Judge here. I'm gonna DC to my Honchkrow, and then we're going to Judge. Alright. I'm gonna save this Ultra Ball because I really don't want to discard anything right now. Not that I don't really need much anymore. Much more. He's gonna go ahead and get a. Wait, is this a Blacephalon with a Mismagius draw engine? Do not give him a Fire Energy. Alright, cool. Alright, cool. Mew will live to fight another day. So, like I said, we're gonna go ahead and hit here. Boom, we're gonna try to get as much stuff out as we can before we Judge. Can we afford to take anything out? Maybe I could just, actually, yeah, I'm gonna risk it here and hit this. Go ahead and get the Honchkrow out now. Then we will Judge. I could retreat. And just unfair GX. Alpha this Judge, but I think I'll hold off actually. Oh, this is even better. I don't even have to use an energy. This is actually just nuts. I almost clicked this Honchkrow by mistake. That's good. What does he have? Well, he doesn't really have anything for a welder. We'll do this. We'll go ahead and get a welder in the discard. Why not? I don't really care about him getting another Pokemon out. Doesn't really bug me at all. So he just drew a Fire Energy, because of course he did. Of course he drew a Fire Energy just now. Why wouldn't he have? He's going to go ahead and Nest Ball, most likely for another Blacephalon. Because he might be thinking I'm going to knock this one out soon, which I will be. Right now, we're going to go ahead and hit this. I kind of wish this Dark was, wow, unfortunate. I kind of wish this Dark was in Honchkrow, because now I can't really attack. Unless I... okay, that's not really what I needed. Alright, yeah, I can't really attack, so I'm just gonna hit this here. We might have to take some damage. But we're only gonna give up one prize, so... I can't hate it too much. He's most likely gonna get, what would he get? See, I don't know what his deck's running. Yeah, I don't know what his deck's running, so I don't even know what he would get. Because there's no way he has enough fire cards in his hand to draw like a water dusk. So he's gonna go Ultra Space, so he's gonna kick my Stadium out. And get a Dusk Stone for the Mismagius. He's gonna go ahead and knock it out to draw some more cards here. He'll draw 5. He's gonna do it now. I assumed he would use Ultra Space first, but I guess not. Ultra Ball, it doesn't really help us. Yeah, really curious. He would have gotten an extra card if he Ultra Space first, unless he's not planning on Ultra Spacing. But then why would he have grabbed it with Green's Search? Or Green's Exploration, I should say. He's gonna go on Ultra Ball here. Is he gonna lope another? Okay, but he's gonna run the. So he's running the 4-1 Bucephalon line. So 4 baby Bucephalon, 1 Bucephalon GX. He's gonna go ahead and Fireball Circus, 400 damage. We're not in the best spot. We did just, however, draw into a Dark Energy, which is exactly what we needed. Now, hopefully he can't hit me again, or at least at the very least hit me for much. If he can't, we'll be in a really good spot. So he's going to go in Green Surge. Well, he's looking for Fire Crystal. He definitely has to get at least 1 Fire Crystal or Injury Retrieval if he plays it. At least one of those things. It has to be that. Okay, Welder plus Fire Crystal. Okay, this is going to be really good. He's going to Fire Crystal on both back, then he's going to Welder. Oh, no. Actually, no. Okay, now he can. Now he can. Wait, he's just going to Fireball Circus? Interesting. I assumed he would have welded for. Oh no, he just used green search. Never mind. My apologies. Okay, so now we need a dark energy. We desperately need dark energy. So what I'm going to do, not that I want to really discard that stuff. I'm going to hit here. Go ahead and let loose. Disrupt whatever he has in his hand. We draw 3. Count them 3. Not too bad, honestly. Get another one here. Free retreat. And we are back and rolling. And he may not. He may surrender soon. He's gonna have to get a lot to be able to come back from this. He's gonna have to he doesn't have Welder plus attach any turn this turn now because okay. Ooh, Beast Ring. Okay. Ooh, that might change things. Does he have a Fire Energy in hand or a way to get one? Okay, yes he does. So he's going to attach here. He still has Welder. If he has Welder in his hand, he can use it to attach only 1 and then draw 3. But he's just going to mainly attach there. He's just going to Fireball Circus. 1, 2, 3. Ooh. Ouch, that kind of hurt a little bit. Go ahead and load up this other Honchkrow here. Go ahead and swing away. Ooh, can he draw? Actually, if he blazes, he could knock me out if he does get a Fire Energy. No, he's just going to Beast Ring. I mean, doesn't that attach, though? Yeah, that attaches. Will he get a Fire Energy? If he does, that I will be very salty. Fiery Flint, okay, I'll take that. So I'm going to knock out this turn. And he will now have another Bucephalon on the bench. Okay. How many? Let's see. Okay, yeah, we hopefully none of our Dark Energy are prized. I'd be fairly salty if it was. We're not going to get a knockout here. I got a good chip damage on the one in the back here. So now the one in the back is in knockout range, so we do have game in about 3 to 4 turns, depending on how this game goes. Like I said, 3 to 4 turns, we will have game. Now we're hoping he doesn't get a fire energy. Alright. We are looking good right now. We're going Feather Storm. Boom and boom. Actually, we have game this turn, actually. If he cannot kill this, we have game. Also, we have game if we can get another energy. Alright, that is game. GG, fella. GG. Oh man, I'm loving this deck so much right now. I cannot get over how much I'm loving this. I nearly have all the cards to build it in real life as well, which is looking pretty okay. Pretty okay. Alright, let's just keep going, honestly. Let's keep going. I don't see a reason to stop, you know what I mean? Okay, let's see. Baby Zerp with Fire Water Fairy. Fire Water Fairy. Oh, I'm stumped. Dang, I am stumped. Fire Water Fairy. Yeah, I got nothing. Ooh, that's unlucky. I do have switches in the deck. And obviously I have 3 Guzmas, 2 switches, so we can eventually get it out of the active, but I don't really want to spend resources right now trying to do it. Okay, so what is he running? Charizard. Oh, Charizard Ninetales, cause he's running a Alolan Ninetales GX 100%. Interesting. I could Ultra Ball. Here. I'm gonna take a little bit of a risk here. I'm gonna Ultra Ball, put a Murkrow on the bench. Attach a DCE to it. We're going to go ahead and Cynthia. Hopefully we get a Dusk Stone or something we can use. Choice Band, I'll take it. Won't really be that useful, but so we can, if we can somehow get a Honchkrow, we can switch it into the active and start laying it down a bunch of damage. Question is, does he start the game with a Arcane? Because there's a low chance, unless he's willing to use a switch or a Guzma this early, which really just helps me, to get this Alolan Vulpix in the active so he can use Beacon. He's just going to attach and scratch me most likely. Cynthia, okay. Which, can't use any more supporters. What is he going to draw here? Yep, he's just going to scratch me for 10. Alright, so we have and we just got a Honchkrow. Let's go, Blessed. Go ahead and switch. Cynthia. If we can get a Marshadow, it'd be pretty nice. I'm gonna see if we can get a Judge here. If we can get a Judge, I'm just gonna Judge next turn. Alright, there's our Judge. We're gonna go ahead and just Feather Storm for a knockout. No reason to unfair GX right now. Ultra the Moon, nice. Okay, that buzzing is still here. Okay, it's only when I have the music playing. Alright, that's really weird. I don't know. That's really weird. I've never seen that before. I don't know if that's going to be in the recording, because if it is, that's going to be highly annoying. He's going to Ultra Ball. He might have Rare Candy in hand. If he pulls a Charizard, he definitely has Rare Candy in hand. Or possibly a Alolan Vulpix. Yeah, either one works. So he's going to Alolan Vulpix for the Rare Candy. Which isn't the worst play. He might get a knockout, actually, which will kind of cuck me really hard. Or can you Ultra Ball? Oh, he's gonna Ultra Ball first then to get the Charizard. Oh, nice play. Wow. Actually, that's actually a really nice play. He's gonna Ultra Ball over Candy. 50 more damage. Yeah, he knocks out my Honchkrow, I'm pretty sure, right? Because he's gonna Roar Resolve, so he'll do 150, 180. Oh, actually, he might be short. He might actually be short. Because he'll have 150, 180. Yeah, he's gonna be short. Unless he has Choice Band. If he has Choice Band, it'll be the perfect amount to kill. Which is why I think a lot of decks need Choice Band. A lot of decks are starting to shy away from Choice Band. I think it's still so useful. Because if he had Choice Band, he kills me there. But now, I have a turn to set up another Honchkrow. Here. We'll go ahead and just hit him with that real quick. We'll go ahead and Judge here. Now the question is, do I want to Unfair GX him and set up for future turns, or do I just want to go for a hit right here? Because we'll be at 110 HP, leaving him with 40. I'm trying to think. Actually, I might just need to go for the hit, guaranteeing I can kill it next turn. Because if I don't do it this turn, he's gonna kill me he's gonna kill me now. And then it'll take this one 2 hits, which it could go down. As much as I want to Unfair GX, I'm just gonna Feather Storm here. Also get a little bit of chip damage with Mellow and Ninetales. So this gives me a chance to knock it out next turn. And if he has nothing else to, well, there's the Nest Ball. So, he's most likely gonna get Charmander here. He's gonna get a Vulpix. So that means he has a low and Ninetales in hand. Okay. So it means he has a Charizard in hand, or has a way to get Charizard then. Oh, I totally forgot okay. Okay, never mind. We're fine. We are fine. Alright. Let's go ahead and get this. I'm 9% sure he has a low Ninetales, which means he will most likely have a Charizard this turn. Not too big of a fan of that. However, he would kill himself with a Warm Resolve, which means I don't even have to attack him, actually. Which means I can just Unfair GX him, actually. Yeah, I think I legitimately just Unfair GX him. Right? Because he can't attach. And if he has Welder, I'm just going to Unfair GX it out. Okay, he has nothing in his hand. He literally has nothing, unless he just top decks something, which I wouldn't even be shocked if he just top decks something good. Like I said, he cannot Roaring Resolve, or he just kills himself. So I technically have a lock now. I literally have a lock on this Charizard, and he can't retreat unless he gets a Guzma. Which then he's spending a Guzma on something that will eventually die anyway. So he is actually in a horrible spot. I can literally just sit here and do nothing if I wanted to. If I wanted to, clearly could just chill. I am not. Okay. That's a little interesting. Okay. Okay. Oh, he knocked it out. That doesn't end his turn. Oh, that's right. Oh, interesting. I was not taking into account his turn would still continue. Oh, wow. Okay. So he just Beacon, correct? Charizard, Charmeleon. So that means he doesn't have a Candy in hand, or Alolan Ninetales. Actually, I know that because I just looked at his deck. He's just going in victory. I was ahead in pacing, but I was not thinking of the fact that this turn wouldn't end. We can keep going. We can literally keep going. Oh, we went and completed the first star. Too bad we already have. Most decks only run one Tapu Koko. I already have one. Alright, second. What's the second ladder? Okay, that's not the word. Actually, what's the full art? Oh, full art Volkner? Okay, not bad. I'll take a full art Volkner. Oh, I didn't even see what he was running. I didn't see the color. I was looking at something else. No matter. All decks will fall the same way. Okay. Wow, two and then a Marshadow. Nice. I would have liked one of these. I would like the Marshadow to be a Dusk Stone, but this honestly works. This honestly works. Alright, there we go. Go ahead and get all these out here. Like I said, the only reason why this is in the deck is just in case I don't have a stadium in play where I can bump it, because I don't run Full Blower. I can go ahead and get a important knockout on a stadium. Now I do not know. He's running a poison deck. Freaking degenerate. I do not know if this works on Prism Stars. If it does, that's nuts. Ooh, Shuckle. That's not fun. That is not going to be fun. Oh my, she has 3. I'm actually just dead. I'm actually dead. Oh my. Okay. Holy crap. Does he have a way to get this out of the active? It's 2. Ooh, that actually makes me kind of nervous. I'll wait a turn to do all this. Let's just go ahead and discard a random card. Alright, Grass Energy? Okay. Not too bad. I mean, he already has the Grass Energy one. Oh, he's going to use a DC to retreat into Shuckle. Now, is he going to Rapid GX or Triple Poison me? Because, I mean, I do have Honchkrow, so I'll just cleanse the poison. Actually, and I'll literally cleanse whatever paralysis he does. Okay, so he's running a Celebi and Venusaur deck with a bunch of Viper. Not bad. That doesn't actually sound that bad. But he's running out of bench space, so either A, he won't be able to get more than one Shaman, or B, he won't be able to get one more Celosaur. So, oh gosh, that hurts. That actually just hurt. Ooh, I actually felt that one. Yikes, I felt that one. That is a lot of damage already on me, which I am not a fan of, honestly. But I want to put on the bench. And we'll get a Mew. I don't think I'll need the Mew in this matchup, but Now, do I want to unfair GX him? Or do I want to go for a hit? Well, I knock him out in 2 turns, so I'll go ahead and do this. Yeah, I don't want too much poison because now I don't really have a way to get the poison out. I don't want to expend a switch and then not have another way to get out, so we'll just 2-shot him here. Now, oh god, another triple poison. Oh jeez. Oh, that's so much damage. Oh lord. Cynthia. Please, Cynthia. Okay, what I can do is I can switch and then retreat. Yeah, I'm gonna switch. Retreat. I'm going to Lele for just in case. Just in case there is an opening to just unfair GX him. Yeah, I think this is the play here. I probably won't need to let loose. Alright, go ahead and get a kill here. Decent chip damage on that thing. The only thing is, if he has left 4 Prism Star in hand, I only have 2 ways to take it out. Because like I said, I don't know if this takes out, I I don't know if this takes out Prism Stars. I do not know. Oh, you know what'd be really sick if he had Coco's Trap. If he had Coco's Trap, that'd actually just suck. Oh, it actually sucks so bad. Okay, it doesn't call. Trying to think what I can do here. Ooh, I have an idea. I'm gonna Guzma up this Celosaur. I think I'm gonna Guzma up this Celosaur. I think, yeah, I think I definitely am. Actually, how many do I have in the Discord? I only have one. Okay. Guzma. I'm gonna go ahead and retreat here. I just want to get as much damage on this thing as possible. Hopefully he does not get a DC. If he gets a DC, that will just kind of suck. Could have unfair GX him just to make sure he didn't get it, but I also want the damage, because if he doesn't, he's just dead this turn. Well, my next turn. Enhanced Hammer, okay, that sucks. Well, that actually sucks. Cynthia, oh, please don't get a DC. Please don't get a DC. If he gets a DC, this will be a disaster if he has DC. He does hit the Shaman, which lets him live. Next turn, I believe. Actually, no, because I have Choice Band. He's just gonna Pawn Hazard me. Okay, I respect that. Pawn Hazard. Yep. Ooh, actually, does that kill me? Actually, that might just kill me. Yep, that killed me. All right. I'm trying to think what the play is here. This isn't that important in this matchup, I don't think. Okay, we're gonna hit him here. Let's see if we can get a Cynthia. There. Oh, actually, is Cynthia better than a Judge? We could just Lillie for 4. And just hope we don't get mega cucked by Lillie. Okay, that's not bad. That's honestly not too bad. We can netball for a... Oh, well, for really nothing really. Yeah. We'll put Escape Board here, because Mew's just gonna die at some point. There's no reason to even try to save it. Oh, that's actually... Oh, I'm gonna be behind on prizes. I could have just saved Lieutenant. We'll save Lieutenant. Get the Honchkrow. Actually, I should have just... I could have just done it. Because unless I draw supporter, then that's just a dead card. Yeah, that was a mistake on my end. That was actually a really bad mistake. I might actually pay for that one. And now he's eventually gonna get a DC. Eventually he's gonna get a DC. Yep, there it is. He's just gonna heal everything. God dang it. Oh, and he's just gonna solar beam me then. He's gonna save. Oh, he has no reason to actually use the Evergreen. He has no reason to use Evergreen. And now you guys will see the one issue with the Honchkrow. You don't do that much damage. At max, you're hitting 120 a turn without weakness. And there's not many things you're going to be hitting for weakness, so... not looking too fantastic, if I'm being honest. Wow. Okay, there's Black Market. I guess that kind of helps. Doesn't help too much though. Not too much. Yeah, he's just gonna tank everything now. Oh man, I should have played that way better. I'm pretty sure I just lost myself the game just because of decision making. I mean, obviously the deck eventually was going to get to that point, but at the same time, I could have been in a much better spot to actually still win, but now he's just going to one-shot everything, and the moment I get enough damage onto him, he's just going to Evergreen GX, take it all off, and kill whatever I have, so. Unfortunate, gamer. Very unfortunate. We do get a DC, however. Not that it's going to matter. He's going to go ahead and Evergreen GX me. Not much I can really do about it. Because I had no way, like I said, I have no way of OHKOing him. Then he has that healing right there. He's going to go ahead and Evergreen. He'll all of it off, do 180. Rescue Stretcher. Wait, what is he going to Rescue Stretcher? The Shuckle, or just the Shuckle, I guess. Lillie, alright. I'm just waiting for him to GX attack me. He has to. There's no other play he can do besides GX attack me, or he's just throwing. Alright, there it is. There it is. I have no other way to set up. On the other hand, he can't unfair GX me again. Maybe there's some type of scenario where I can win this. Cause I'll do. Yeah, I don't actually know. There's no way to win this. That's unlucky. Alright, well. You guys can see one of its bad matchups, and then obviously if you play it poorly, interfering that's why you can't just kind of throw. Very, very unfortunate. It was a good. Yeah, I was in the lead for most of it. I was gonna say it was a good game, but I mean, truthfully, I was in the lead for most of it, and I was dictating everything. Yeah. Another Grass Energy. You gotta be kidding me. Floor Hill. Yeah, just rubbing in my face. Alright, Tapu Lele, you're the hero we need. Just kidding. It's a shame I just not got the Ultra Ball. Because I could have Ultra Balled and got Cynthia way sooner. But Twiz is life. Twiz is life. I do technically have one more turn. The chances to actually kill anything though is low. Or even be able to attack. Well, we'll have to retreat, I guess. He could just be a dickhead and then Pollen Hazard me. But he's just gonna go for the Solar Beam. He does have game in hand now. Unless I can just pull something sexy out real quick. Which I cannot. Actually, can I? Can I pull something sexy out? Nope, I do not have any more. Oh, one of my Murkrows is prized, wow. Alright, well. How hard can we hit him for? 140. But yeah, GG, dude. GG. You have a good deck. I wish there was like a just kidding though, because he doesn't. Oh, you're gonna floor him. You're just gonna rub in my face, dude. Just gonna rub in my face. Just end me. Come on, end me. There we go. All right. Unlucky. Unlucky. Alright guys, you made it to the end of the video. I want to thank you guys for watching, and let's just go ahead and go over the deck real quick. So, the basis of this deck is, Honchkrow. You can get this out turn 1 or turn 2, nearly guaranteed. If you have a Murkrow in your starting hand, even if you don't, there's still a large chance you can get this out 1 turn, 2 turn. I'm talking about in the active, not just on the bench or something. You get this in the active, your Pokemon on the enemy team cannot use tools, your opponent can't use special energy, and they can't play stadium, so this plays into a lot of other handlock decks. You see, this pretty much makes our 2 stadiums that we run a little bit better, because it's going to be harder for the enemy to bump them. Well, like I said, your main goal of this deck is get Honchkrow out early, possibly get a Mew out early depending on the matchup. You don't necessarily have to. As you see in most of those games, I was able to get 1 or 2 Honchkrow out pretty much no problem. And then you can just start hitting 90 every turn. Because it's also not hard to charge this. You say DC and a Darkness Energy. And one of the big early plays you can do is Unfair GX. After you Judge, or after you, after you Marshadow, you give your opponent a 4-card hand. You Unfair, you put them into a 2-card hand. If they have 2 useless cards, you're forcing them to top deck every turn until they get Supporter, or until they get something they need. But by that time, you're already, maybe possibly knocking out, some of their earlier basics or stage 1 Pokemon, or you're getting big chip damage on a tag team or a big GX. And then you have stuff like Tapu Lele and Mewtwo to help with your supporters. And like I said, now this Marshadow, I have not gotten to be in a situation to see what it does. Now, the reason why this is in the deck, even though you might be saying, well, hey, they can't play stadiums, or hey, you have stadiums that can bump it, there's going to be scenarios that you're not going to have either one of these stadiums out. Or they have a turn 1 or turn 2 stadium before you have your Honchkrow. Or maybe they have a power plant that turns off that ability. Well, if you can get a Marshadow out and discard it, not KO it, to be specific, because I was not very high on this card, because the text I read, I thought this KO'd itself. But the fact that you just discard it just goes to the discard pile, and it's not that big of an issue. You can get rid of that power plant, you can get rid of something else. Put your lock back on. You can also, if they have power plant, you can use your Tapu Lele, and we're all good. We have 4 Dusk Stone. This is pretty much for getting Honchkrows out. No other reason. The big thing is that you can evolve something turn 1, and also you search it. It's not like Rare Candy where you have to have it in your hand. You just go get it from your deck. You literally just go get it from your deck. That is absolutely busted. You also have 3 Nest Ball, just in case you need some Murkrows out now. Like, you're just desperate for it. You'll eventually get a Nest Ball, so you can use it. 2 Pokégear. You can up this to 3 if you want to maybe take out an Ultra Ball, take out the Ultra of the Moon, which is a new addition. If you just feel that you need another Pokégear for whatever reason, I'd say most times, most stadiums are useful in every situation. I mean, not most stadiums. Trainer cards are useful in every situation, so. Like I said, if you're just more comfortable with getting this absolute support you need each turn, go for it. I'd say the only time I would really just want more is if I desperately need a Judge. If I just have to have one right here, right now, or desperately need a Guzma. But most situations, I didn't need it. Just because how fast this deck is. 2 switches. This is for getting, your Marshadows and your Lele's out of the active, or as you see in the last game, if your Honchkrow summon is status conditioned or locked somehow, you can get the active, reset, do what you have to do, then you can eventually get it back in. For Ultra Ball, y'all know what Ultra Ball does. Get any Pokemon you need right here, right now. Simple. Now, like I said, this is a new tech card. One, because I want another stadium just in case my Black Market got bumped somehow. And just making it harder for the enemy to get out of the active. If we're going against a Jirachi, it already has a tool card on it. And they're just trying to constantly get in and out without using an actual card. Well, boom. Now, they can't. And Black Market, you already know what Black Market does. Your Honchkrows only give one prize. Your Murkrows give them no prizes. Pretty simple. Oh, by the way, I just realized what I just said. This is not for Drachis. I was thinking of something else in my head. That's for a future video that I'm gonna go in. This gives your Honchkrows for your treat. Like I said, I was thinking about something for a different video. I apologize about that. I went ahead and corrected it now. Before you guys yell in the comment section, oh, he's wrong. No, I went ahead and corrected it. For Cynthia, you can bump this down to 3 if you want to add something else. Like if you just like said, want to add another Pokégear, add another Switch, add another tech Pokemon, you can. Cynthia's just, I need a new hand. If you can get this out early, like I said, if you can get like an early Honchkrow, get like a Mew out, and then you can Tapu Lele for a Cynthia or you would have one. Just the amount of cards you can see on your first 2 turns, just absolutely nuts. Guzma, you already know what Guzma does. Put something in the active, you put something new in the active, you already know what it does. 2 judges for interrupt. Now you can add it, you can do it 3. You can put 3 in here, because like I said, it works really well with Unfair GX. You want to get judges out and you want to get Marshadows out, but specifically on the judges. 2 has seemed to work. I have ran 3, and it didn't really change much. When I dropped it down to 2, there might be scenarios where you just dead draw, your Pokégear doesn't get you a judge, and you just need a top deck one. There will be situations, but like I said, there hasn't been many, at least as far as testing. 3 Lillie. Really, Lily's only really good first 2 turns, and then super late game. If you have like very low card hands, get you a bunch. 1 Lieutenant Surge. I think in this deck you only need 1. With how fast this deck is, there'll only be a few situations where you're going to be down on prizes. There will be. And if you can get Lieutenant Surge, you can lose 10 Surge into a Judge, into a Cynthia, Lieutenant into a Judge, into a Guzma into a Cynthia, etc., etc., etc. Really nice. 3 Choice Band. This is just for getting those GXs that just have a little bit extra health on your second turn of hitting them, because you'll hit 120, and then you'll be at 240, or you'll hit 90 and then 120. Just getting a couple GXs that are just fairly out of your regular ranges that you otherwise would have. They're not necessary. You can definitely take them out and add more stuff. Before I was actually making this video, I was going to actually take them out and add a Judge and add a Pokégear and add, I believe, a Dedenne. But I just decided, there were spots where Choice Band was definitely welcome, so I kept them in. 1 Escape Board, just in case any of these Pokemon that I just hovered over are in the active and you don't have a Switch, or you don't want to use the Switch, or you don't want to use a Guzma, just get them all for your treat, get them out, and job's there. 4 DCE, these are just for the Honchkrows. And 9 Darkness Energy, because there will be times where you might have to attach, to a Mew. I know there was one game where I had to attach an energy to a Mew because I didn't have a skateboard, and the 3 damage wasn't too bad. Maybe I'm gonna Tapu Lele at some point to do some damage. And there will be spots where you might just have to attach 3 Darkness Energy to a Honchkrow. And that is pretty much the deck. Honestly, as good as a deck as I think this is personally, at best this will be a tier 2 deck. There are some matchups where even how quick it is, you're not beating Marshadow, you're not really going to beat Pikarom. There's just some stuff you're not going to beat unless you just get the miracle hand and they just get a dud opening hand. But a lot of those times they can, get out of it anyway. If this locks supporters or item cards, I think this would be a little bit different. We'd be having a different conversation, but it's only tools, special energy, and stadiums. Again, like Reshizard, outside of Heat Factory, you're not really affecting them. Same thing for Pikarom. They really only need, if they're running Jirachis, you'll hurt them a little bit, but the fact they can't get Thunder Mount now or Raining Forts, that will hurt them, but it doesn't end them. Like I said, the top decks you will somewhat struggle against, but definitely when it comes to tier 2 decks, you beat most tier 2 decks in my opinion. I can't run through all of them, but like I said, I think you have at least a fighting chance, if not an overwhelming opportunity just to beat them. I think one of the only tier 2 decks that doesn't do that well into is a Celesaur, which was the last game, which you guys seen. But again, that game could have been won if I played a little bit different. Overall budget wise, Honchkrows are running from around $5 to $8 on certain websites. You can probably get them for cheaper certain places. Depends. They weren't really hard to open either because I got a booster box in real life. I got one of them, but I've seen a lot of them. A lot of people pull multiples, so I think this is one of the easier GX cards to get. And like I said, I opened all three of these. I didn't trade for any of these. I opened them. So I think the budget's not too bad. The only real other expensive card you're gonna have to have is Tapu Lele, which some places in real life you can get for cheap online. About 6 packs. Because it's starting to fall favor because Dedenne is in here. You can, and also you don't really even need the Tapu Lele. You can take out the Tapu Lele for something else if you want to. I just have a Tapu Lele laying around, so I was just like, might as well. So that's going to be this version of the deck. There is going to be one other version of the deck I will show you guys. This is the version of the deck. I believe it is right here. This is a little bit, this is a different archetype. It's fairly similar, but also fairly different to what I just showed you guys. This is the deck I made when I first seen the deck. And this has a little muck to go against certain matchups that basically, like, I'm trying to think of matchups that the Muck is really, really good in. But I'm talking about that aren't obvious. I'm trying to think. Well, I can't think of anything that's, like, not super obvious that this, shuts down. Like I said, you guys know most of what this shuts down already. This also has Dedenne, but this, well, the Dedenne plus the 2 Tapu Lele skyrocket the price. Like something fierce. It absolutely raises the price so much. Online and in real life. So, if you have money, the Dedenne definitely help you with consistency and just explosiveness. Because like I said, if you can get Murkrow, Honchkrow out turn 1, Marshadow, let loose someone, and then draw into the Dedenne for even more cards, and into a Tapu Lele. Getting like that type of turn 1, turn 2 is just, you're not going to be stopped there. You're not going to be stopped there. Obviously the 4 Dusk Stone, the 4 Nest Ball, the 2 Pokégear. You guys can pretty much see, everything. We have a heavier count of all of our supporters because we're not running the Mewtwo. And we're not running much stuff to get our supporters back, so we're kind of want our supporters, and then everything else is pretty much the same. Like I said, this deck will probably perform slightly better than the other deck, just because of the muck with certain matchups, and then Dedenne for just more explosiveness. But I think you'll get most of the same results. I would like to see this versus Celesaur, because this would shut down the Shaman. And I believe that this... No, I don't know the ruling on Alola Muck. I don't know if this would shut down Dedenne and Tapu Lele. I would have to see. Because like I said, each in play, but it's like like Tapu Lele. Okay, let me explain this. If this works like Glaceon, then yes, it shuts all this stuff down and just makes this deck way better. But if it doesn't, I still think it's fine. I'm 90% sure this works like Glaceon. If it doesn't, somebody correct me in the comment section. But that's the deck. I'm gonna give this deck, like I said, a tier 2 stamp, and I want to give this honestly an A- or maybe a B+. We'll give it a B+ just because there are times where this just will fail, and it's more. I don't want to say it's a gimmick deck, but definitely the ability could be a little bit better because you're not totally locking someone out. Like I said, I do call it lock, but you're not locking them out of everything, and you're locking them out of the stuff that probably means the least. And like I said, the Unfair GX, there are times where only discarding 2 is just not enough. Yeah, you're looking at their hand still, but there will be times where it just won't matter. But that's gonna be the video, guys. Once again, thank you for stopping in. Like I said, I am new to doing this. It's been a while since I've done YouTube, and I haven't done any TCG content in forever. So if you guys give me all the support, give me the feedback, it'd be greatly appreciated. And I will see you guys next time. Peace.